track.
Straight from the Gutter Network presents Yin and Yang, the podcast, The Unfiltered Truth from Both Sex, Season 2, Episode 7. We back with another one. We appreciate y'all. Man, we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to discuss. R.I.P. Raul, Terror Squad. We lost another one. This is something that, it's an ongoing thing. As we get older, we're gonna take care of ourselves. But, S.I.P. Raul, man, Terror Squad, shout out to him, shout out to his family. With my co-host side, let's get this started. As y'all all know, January 6th, we're moving the show to YouTube Live. It's gonna be a more professional look. You'll be able to go on and comment. You'll be able to go on YouTube directly and engage with us. You know what I mean? They go Bam. They bring Bam up. Straight from the Gutter Network is sponsored by Makeup by Sammy Renee. Her IG is makeup_by_Sammy Renee. Make sure you check her out. She's in Yonkers. She's doing a lot of big things. So we just building and growing. What up, Bam?
I can't see you got it, but okay.
Yo, one week you can see me, one week you can't. When Dazania come up, you probably be able to see me. He won't be able to see me. What up, Saucy? Saucy actually came up. I went on YouTube Live right before the show, just to do a little test run. And Saucy is one of our subscribers. Shout out to Saucy. So she jumped on and she was in the comments. So I actually saw the comments pop up on the screen. As she was commenting, I'll be able to comment back, and so we'll be able to engage better. Because here, especially here on IG, it's a little distracting. You kind of see some of the comments you can't, especially if you're hosting. And on YouTube, we still be able to give y'all shout outs and everything else, everybody got comments, but everybody else be able to see everything as well. So it'll be a good look. Where Dazania at?
No.
Dazania, man, Dazania actually just got back from the South. He was down south with his wife.
Nice.
Yeah, so shout out to him. But Queen Latifah partners with Lenovo to use AI version of herself to promote small businesses. I think Queen Latifah is taking initiative and embracing the AI technology instead of what you see from everybody else, and just kind of trying to go against the grain, and just finding all the faults of everything. But Saucy, definitely happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Happy Family Day.
Belated.
Hopefully everyone was able to, spend some time with their family, and just whatever they're thankful for. People make this whole bigger thing of how many lives were lost and everything else. And at the end of the day, just be thankful. Be thankful that we're still here. Be thankful that you able to spend time with your family. And let's complain. What up, Cuzzo? My cousin Aunt, he down there in Texas. Shout out to him. Miss Rhonda, Chicago native. Shout out to Miss Rhonda as well. And Dazania actually just text saying, "Where's the link?" Even though we've told Mr. Dazania that it's January 6th that we will be on. Let me put them back on the iPad real quick.
Hey everybody.
So see what up?
Hola.
Chilling.
So what do y'all think? What do y'all think about Queen Latifah embracing the AI? Oh wait. Before we even go into what y'all thoughts, I see Saucy's. I just saw Saucy's comment. I cooked on one leg. But how many legs did your turkey have, or whatever you cooked?
I only had 2 legs. Don't go there.
Hey, got me sure.
My turkey had a big ass neck. It was sticking out both ways. I was like, okay.
Wait, you had the Benzino turkey?
No, my turkey had a neck, a long neck.
He had a. Hey, pause. That sounds crazy. He had a long neck.
I was like, what type of neck is this? You gotta pull out the neck from inside the turkey, and it was like,
those are only for the clean people.
Well, I did something crazy today.
Wait. What you did today?
No, I did something crazy with my turkey.
No do-rag, see, no do-rag. Oh, okay.
He got his do-rag.
Yo,
okay.
You wanna know what's crazy? Because Saucy just said she did something crazy with her turkey. But on Twitter, there was this dude with his whole meat piece in the damn turkey. And it went viral. I don't know what's going on. It's just like, what is this clout? Like, what do people get from all this clout and attention? Like,
Wait, hold on.
Like,
Wait.
bro, why is you fucking
It
with
was a
turkey?
cooked turkey or was it an actual turkey? Hold up, wait.
It was a seasoned turkey. It wasn't cooked yet.
Oh.
So it had the butter on it, because you gotta put butter on it too. He was doing a little extra.
So, all right. So listen. We we're going to have a section. We are going to have a section on our website. The website is back up. straightfromthegutter.com. We're gonna have a blocked off section that's gonna have some of the pictures and videos of some of the exclusivity of what we're talking about. Because we can't put certain things on IG, Twitter, and stuff like that. So we're gonna have that, and like I told you last week, we're gonna have music, single reviews, album reviews. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit. But what are your thoughts on Queen Latifah partnering up with Lenovo to use AI version of herself to promote small businesses?
That's good.
I mean, I think it's good. She's not finally, but she's doing her thing. Like, you know, you gotta give the Queen Latifah is like she's dope. She's
the queen of hip hop. Point blank period. Mm-hmm. The Nickies, the Little Kims, none of them can match to this queen. She done killed every genre she touched, from acting to just being a promoter of good foundation to the hip hop culture. So this step she's taking is not only superseding everything else that she has done, but it also opens doors for her to actually just use a lot of whatever, but she don't have to be there and use other times to do something else.
Y'all wanna know what's crazy? Y'all wanna know what's crazy though? Like, you mentioned Little Kim, who said she was gonna sell more albums than the Bible. But then you have,
the book. She said the book. Her book that come out is gonna be more than the Bible.
The book is gonna sell more than the Bible. But so Queen Latifah, right? She's definitely a pioneer in hip hop, or definitely a pioneer for female hip hop. And to see her take this step and be the first, it's kind of like, damn, like she's always ahead of the curve. Because think about it, like she was the first female CEO with Flavor Unit, giving people opportunities, you know what I mean? So, and now she's doing this for small business. I think it's pretty dope, and it's something that AI is gonna do it anyway.
Basically,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
we all did that,
right?
Like there's certain things that we just can't stop. You know what I'm saying? So we got to embrace it. We got to learn how to pivot and kind of go with the flow when it comes to certain things. Cardi, what up, Cardi? Cardi says she's the Jay-Z of female rappers.
No, she suppressed Jay-Z. I'm sorry.
Wait, you think Queen Latifah is bigger than Jay-Z?
What? Queen Latifah is bigger than Jay-Z. Are y'all bugging?
No.
Like I just said.
No, we're not.
I just said. Oh, okay. Y'all not bugging. Whoever just made that in the comment, you have to go look at the history of Queen Latifah. Not only is she
who's the male version of Queen Latifah if not Hov? He's not.
Sorry, and this is gonna irk y'all. Puffy. Sad.
How?
The pedo.
How?
How?
You want to say
All right.
Snoop?
Wait, hold on. Puffy done hit every genre too. Like, not to be funny, he
hit
is
Cassie too.
He hit Cassie. He hit Michelle.
He got
everyone.
he got a lot of hits.
He hit
Take that.
every woman.
Take that.
Wait.
He know Young Miami. Keep it going.
Wait, he hit everybody.
Oh
but
no,
let's
he
be
pee
real.
on her. He pee on her, and she like it. Shout out to Carisha.
No, honestly, okay. To take away
craziness of what's going on with him and these allegations.
That has nothing to do with. That has nothing to do with his
work.
Yeah,
his
work,
body
right.
of work is the same as Queen Latifah. He did movies, killed it. Remember, he did Carlito Way. He did he did Broadway. The Raisin in the Sun.
He did. Shout out to
I forgot why he did that.
He did Monster Ball. He did Monster Ball with Halle Berry, because remember he was the one in jail or whatever. He was Halle Berry's husband or something that was in jail.
Wait, who was fucking Halle in that movie? Somebody was fucking Berry.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, but the white
Jolie's ex-husband.
Yeah, shout out to Bass Sanders.
But that was the prison guard she was having sex with to get her husband out, which was Puffy. Puffy done ran marathons. He built an empire from nothing, from something small to
the vote or die shit that he did.
Yeah,
vote or die. He got a school. He has his own school.
He has a charter school in Harlem. He does.
That's very successful. So if we had to consider what?
Nothing.
There's only one thing that she does not have.
What's that?
The financials to match.
Oh.
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah is not a billionaire.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Let's
Queen Latifah is not a billionaire.
No. Because she just built a whole community in Jersey. She
that
has
does not
bitches.
No.
You want to know what the square? You want to know how much? Hold on. Do y'all want to know what the square root is?
Might be right on this one.
Hold on. Do y'all want to know how low the square footage is to get a community in New Jersey? Like, yo, New Jersey, ugh. Like, yo, Puffy School in Harlem is worth more than Queen Latifah's whole neighborhood in Jersey.
Right.
Just saying. Shout out to Harlem.
Yo, but you can't front. He took.
Nah, you want to know what else you don't have? So you know what else? You want to know what else Queen Latifah doesn't have that Puffy has?
What?
Or them fucking charges.
Wait, hold up. She probably. No, because Monifa wanted to file charges on Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah did have allegation of abuse when she was with Monifa.
Yo, okay, she had one. Diddy got like 13 the last week.
I'm saying.
But look how long it took, though. We don't know what's in Queen Latifah's closet.
First of all,
chill. Let's not chill, man.
Wait. First of all,
manifest this.
Allegedly, all these crimes are civil suits of his money. They trying to come for his money, not trying to come for him with civil.
Want to know why?
That's civil, not criminal. Why? They want his money.
Let me tell y'all. No. Let me tell y'all why.
I want to hear
the government. The government put out a Survivors Act bill. So the thing is, even though the statute of limitation has passed on the criminal aspect of it, people can now go after them civilly. So that's why it's about money, because it can only be about money. For example, right? Everybody's talking about Diddy about to go to jail. Diddy about to go to jail. No, he's not. They can't charge him for none of this. Now, in the eye of in the public eye, he looks crazy right now.
He's also going to lose out. He's also going to lose out all those investors.
Right. So he's losing millions. He's losing. So here's the thing. Because here's the thing, right? Diddy's a billionaire, right? So he's able to pay these people off. Shout out to Roger Bonds, who was his head of security, and he was named in some of the things here. So Cardi, the reason why they can't charge him is because the statute of limitation has passed. They did a Survivors Act. So this is now, it opens things up so where you can now sue them civilly. Right, he lost Macy's. The Sean John deal is now gone from Macy's.
Sean John.
And then we gotta look at how much he's losing when it comes to the corporation. Bad Boy Enterprises, when it comes to Sean John, when it comes to Duce,
But it's like
not
Revolt.
Duce, Ciroc, when it comes to Ciroc, when it comes to Revolt. So he's losing head of marketing in different companies. He's losing head of black music. He's losing these deals. So now, right? So the only reason why Kells is in jail and Diddy is not is because Kells ran out of money. So when Kells ran out of money, he wasn't able to pay people, and the statute of limitation wasn't lifted on certain things. He was done. He was stuck. You know what I'm saying? So like right now, for example, with Puff, they're breaking him down. They're slowly breaking him down to where he's not going to be able to keep this up to keep paying everybody.
Right.
And then it'll have a trickle back effect to then it could be a criminal case, because then they can reopen into something else, and then the time is going to come where he has going to have to fight it.
Okay, how is that? Because at the end of the day, if we look at the history of certain things, right, the first person to actually go through this was Bill Cosby, right?
What do you mean the first?
As our black culture would say, the first man to have cases brought against him from things that happened in '89, right?
Yeah, but because he was trying to buy NBC.
Right, he was trying to buy NBC
Mm-hmm.
or whatever, but they went for civil too, and most of them lost it. But now they coming back after he lost in criminal. Remember, he lost in criminal, but now in today's time, Bill Cosby is getting charged with civil suits now from these people.
Mm-hmm. Cosby don't even have no more money left. Like, bro, he's blind. He has no money left. They already destroyed the Cosby legacy. Like, here's the thing, right? We can never, as people of color, right? We can never get too comfortable, ever. If we band together and really try to make a movement or something on some Black Wall Street or something major, they can't.
They can't mess with us.
They can't. You know what I'm saying? It's too powerful. And at the end of the day, you got to look at. Oh, hold on, bring it back up. You have to look at the grand scheme of things, right? To where every time you inch closer to something, they find a way to break you down.
That's true.
They find a way. It's always something like who you pissed off in the Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
okay, what I missed?
A whole lot.
I know.
You missed a lot.
You missed
My bad.
Shit.
But you're right. Like who they pissed in the Illuminati or who they? Because I really, my whole thing is what I'm laughing at, and the most thing I'm so mad about. And I was trying to, if anybody knows, I was in this comments arguing, or when the first cast.
That's how she pronounced 1,000 years.
I was.
You heard correctly. You heard correctly.
Go ahead, Sosa. Keep going.
I don't know what the hell
Keep
I
going.
just said, but okay.
Keep going. Keep going.
I was arguing with a lot of people because it was like, oh, Cassie, you know, she settled too quickly, and I'm like, do y'all know what she was going after? She wasn't going just for Puffy. She went after his partners in his corporation.
Yes, she opened Pandora's box.
Yeah, she opened the Pandora's box, and then after that, his friends and his partners and everything was like, nah, just give us something. Come on, because at the beginning,
she had a number in mind.
Huh?
She had a number in mind.
Yeah, but she went for the highest number. But when they came up with whatever number they came up with, that's what she settled for. You understand what I'm saying? Within 20, this is what people forget to realize. She's the one that settled. They just put up something for her to negotiate with, because they was not giving her no 30 million.
She got that 30. She got that 30.
She got that 30.
She got 100. She got 100 mil.
No.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah, she got 100 mil.
Listen, here's the thing that people don't realize, okay? Let's keep it a stack, okay? Puff is worth over $1 billion, okay?
Correct.
Yeah.
His partners stand to lose over 100 mil a year by Puff being these. You really think his partner be like, yo, 20 each? Yo, this ain't got the round table like, yo, 20 each.
And
pay her and shut her the hell up. And
she signed another NDA. And she signed an NDA.
Another DNA, so she can't really say nothing no more about it.
Say nothing.
What did I just say? What did I say? Billionaire, what did I just say?
Yeah.
What did I just say?
DNA. It's NDA.
Yo, not Dana.
No, but then she called you billionaire instead of thousandaire.
Yeah.
It's all right.
She
It's all
called
right.
you billionaire.
You can put that in the air. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Is NDA, non-disclosure agreement.
You know what she meant. Leave her alone.
I know.
But
I know.
listen.
I didn't correct her. I didn't correct her. I
That
just
money-
looked and was like, wait.
That money comes with attachments. That money comes with attachments.
That's
at
what
the
I'm
end
saying.
of the
She
day.
signed an NDA. But here's the thing, though. I was on TikTok
Oh.
yesterday.
Shit. This
Nah.
is never good.
Nah. This lady said that the same thing y'all saying when Cassie opened up the Pandora's box, right? But they said allegedly that Cassie had a conversation with Kim before she passed.
Mhm.
Yeah. Before
Mhm.
she passed, right? And they had a whole conversation, and Kim basically said some things to Cassie, whatever like that. It said some words to her. It was telling her about the different books, like how she gonna do the book and da 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 da. Basically, kind of allegedly gave Cassie instructions on how to still be safe, but set a little bar. So basically, what you do will open up other things.
Right, because if you think about it, just a couple of months ago, or
Remember
probably in the beginning of this year,
with his allegedly
his other
his
baby
son.
mother.
Hold on.
Yeah.
He got
But y'all want to
arrested
know who going to jail?
Who?
The nigga under Diddy that ain't got Diddy money,
Harv-
Harv Pierre. That
Harvey.
nigga going to jail. So
Yeah, that's
Harv Pierre,
crazy.
the former president of Bad Boys, being sued for allegedly grooming and sexually assaulting his assistant. The complaint filed in New York County Supreme Court and obtained by Rolling Stone states that he's being accused of preying on the Jane Doe plaintiff on multiple occasions in New York City and other locations throughout the country. So now is when
The second
we will all
official
learn.
line.
This is when we're all going to learn just how powerful Puff is. Okay. This is when you're going
There's
to learn the
somebody here.
difference.
Oh,
the
this is
difference
something
between.
fast. This is
Hold on.
something.
Hold on. This is when we're going to show the difference between having bread and not having bread.
This is a whole.
This is going to
Whole
show
test.
this is going to be the difference between Kels and Diddy. This is going to show that there are certain things that money still rules the world at the end of the day.
Cash rules everything around me.
Harv,
Every time
yo, Columbo, you right. Talk it, Harv. Because I mean,
what
none
about
of it is
Aaron
right.
Hall?
So Aaron,
Aaron got no money.
That doesn't say I'm worried about Aaron Hall. Like, he was doing some
yo,
things.
he's not even worth suing.
Nope.
He in the negative. Like,
But hold on, wait. But didn't say Jamie. It was Jamie. Hold on, wait. So let me ask you a question then. Wait. Wait, let me ask you a question then. So if money, you said that money controls everything, right? From this whole situation, right?
absolutely.
So wait. So you mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me
Y'all can't
that
talk
Trey
at the same time.
Songz money is just as long as Puffy's?
Who?
No.
Who?
Trey Songz money is just as long because Trey Songz had so many allegations and nothing. That boy
Because
did not
there's
get touched
been-
at all.
Because
First
So I'm
of
trying
all-
to. So the type of stat. No wait. So I'm saying. So is Trey Songz
I'm
money?
about to tell you.
Or is his status longer or higher ranked than Puffy? Ass Puffy, because he getting away with a lot of shit.
So,
But he
if
better
I
than
do
R.
the- yes.
Kelly, because
So-
R. Kelly didn't get away with nothing.
So, Coach, yeah, that is a song by Nas. That is definitely a song by Nas. If I Ruled the World. But listen, here's the difference between Teflon Trey. There's literally been no actual proof. No one on Trey's security team. No one on any yo. Trey is the king of touching a titty and keep it pushing and don't get charged for nothing. Like
Ghost hands. Ghost
Yo,
hands.
yo, you know how many charges Trey have? But here's the thing, right? Speaking of charges, right? So
I got
celebrities,
charges too, you know.
so celebrities that have been sued for sexual assault since Cassie got her Puffy settlement. Jimmy Iovine, Interscope president, sued by the same lawyer that represented Cassie. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yep.
Harv Pierre,
Jamie Foxx.
Bad Boy president, Jamie Foxx, Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses, Bill Cosby again, Terry
Cuomo.
Richardson, photographer, Marcellus
Cuomo.
Wiley, NYC Mayor Eric Adams,
Word, that killed me right there, like, in 91 at that.
so
Governor
it's like
Cuomo.
Governor Cuomo, it's spooky out here. Like I don't.
Well, Cuomo been a touchy type dude, bro. He been touchy.
Yeah, he been touchy.
He been touchy. That's why he got thrown out in the first place.
Yeah. No.
But then it was proven. Wait, that's what it. But then it was proven that it was all not true. But he still had to step down. You know, sometimes I'm sorry. I'm a woman, and I'm gonna be real honest. A lot of women are greedy. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of women are scandalous. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real. A lot of women we're taught to be opportunists from the door. Not to be funny. We're taught to visualize marriage and having children and this beautiful old life from when we're kids. You know, our first doll baby and all that other stuff. And then they tell us a man's supposed to take care of us. And
well, damn, I guess I was raised like a nigga because we ain't had that shit, fucking baby dolls and doll babies, and I was playing with the fucking army men and Legos. What the fuck you talking about?
No, don't get me wrong. No. Don't get me wrong. I was playing with army men and Legos. I had my G.I. Joe dolls, and I had my whole Koga.
I knew Cinderella and all that. I knew Cinderella and all of them were real. Like they weren't my skin tones. I knew this. I know it wasn't for me.
All right. So listen. So to Saucy's point, right? To Saucy's point is that women are taught, and we actually had a subject like this a couple of weeks ago. Women are taught to love for what they can get, and men are taught to love actually to love, right? But ex-New York Governor Andrew Cuomo sued for sexual assault by former executive assistant.
Again?
Another day, another lawsuit. This time, former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo is being sued for sexual assault. This latest complaint was filed by his former executive assistant, Brittany Commisso, just before the deadline for the Adult Survivors Act.
Yeah.
So Ms. Commisso,
somebody said that shit too.
So Ms. Commisso, who joined the then governor's team in 2017, alleges that her former boss subjected her to humiliating and demanding tasks: hugs, kisses, sexual touching of the buttocks, and forceful touching of the breasts during the time she worked for him. To note, Commisso has previously accused Cuomo of groping her inside the executive mansion. As previously reported, that allegation led to a misdemeanor criminal complaint being filed against the former governor,
which he lost. So now she's trying to come for his pocket. So what you think this is again? A money grab. For me, I feel mad at Cassie.
But here's the thing. So here's the thing, right? I don't blame not a single one of these women for going after their bread, and I'm gonna tell you why. Whether they won or lost the criminal lawsuit, whatever the case may be, or they just didn't file anything because of the trauma that came with it. At the end of the day, if they did that shit, pay up and shut the fuck up and keep it pushing.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
All, it is what it is. I don't feel that way because I'm a woman that has been victimized, domestic violence, sexually abused, and stuff like that. And
so everyone's as strong as you?
No, I'm traumatized. I'm gonna sit there and say this now, but I would never, ever want another woman to go through what I went through.
Right.
So I will try to prevent it.
Regardless of money or not.
I don't want the money. I
just want the justice.
Charges. I want that man, even to this day, the man that victimized me, the man that hurt me. I go through therapy to learn how to get myself together because it still taunts me, and my abuse happened when I was younger. So my thing is, if I see him in the street, I want to murder, death, kill. You know.
So I have a question.
That money ain't gonna save me. I still can't get organs.
So they have the best attorneys in the world. There's not enough evidence. They get off, right? Now you didn't get them in jail. They didn't pay for it, right? Now the statute of limitations are passed. Boom. Now this Survivors Act kicks in. It was Puffy that touched you, or not saying people, but just saying, let's say Puffy touched you, whatever, and you was not able to get him, right? So if you're able to get him $10 million, even though you know for a fact he's not going to jail over it, there's nothing you could do about that point of it. You wouldn't take the 10 million. Not saying that it makes you right, but you know.
Okay, from a woman's point of view, I would take that money because that's the greedy part of me being a woman. But somewhere along the line, I would want to help other victims. First of all, I'll be so scared for Cardi. What's her Young Miami? Because she says she liked to be pissed on, but maybe that's a cry out for help.
I have a question question for you.
Hmm?
So, what if you take the 10 mil, right, and create a respite center for people that survive domestic violence, and then put up, let's say, 2 million towards that?
Okay, that will work. But you know, sometimes again, with women being in domestic violence or sexually assaulted, the first thing that we don't like to do is actually come out and actually seek that help because we don't like to feel like a victim. So it's a very tough situation, you know. That's a tough call because you can make it, and some people will profit off of it, and most people. There's a lot of females that's dying from domestic.
You got. It depends, and then also you gotta hope that it's not a stop. You don't get that Stockholm syndrome either, where sometimes the person that is abused becomes the abuser, but in other ways, more ways than one, because the fact that they experience. I'm saying we because you know being a person that's also been abused, we experience, but we know how I feel to be on both ends, so we can easily, if it was to be that way, manipulate or whatever a situation for it could be into that way. But if you know better and you know you don't want that, but then you're also that other mind kicks in too, where you don't have that Stockholm. You have the if I ain't like this shit, I'm not gonna subject my children. I'm not gonna subject other my friends with this shit. So that's when it comes like, you know what? I didn't like it. I didn't whatever. I didn't have nobody, but if I know someone or see the signs of someone going through the same shit that I went through, I'm gonna make sure I'm there, talk to them. I got them. Da 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 da. So it all depends on the person's mindset. Like Saucy, like you said, yeah, like how you just said, Young Miami said that she liked it, but then we don't know the cry for help. But then it could be a situation where she actually just might like stuff like that. So we don't know.
It's a very thin line.
For me, I'm gonna be totally honest with y'all. Like, she been out of Puffy life for a good 4 years, right? Had children, got
only
married.
Been that short?
Huh?
It's only been that short? I thought it was longer than that.
Out of his life for 4 years. Had 2 children, got married, and lived a settled life compared to getting punched in the eye and then going to Venezuela or somewhere, just having and getting Birkins and all these other type of trips. Could it, just think about it, could it been her trainer boyfriend? They ain't got the money like she used to, because we do go into that past and be like, well, I ain't.
You talking about the trainer? You talking about the trainer that Diddy hired? So they ended up marrying her?
Yes. And now.
But when it comes to you never know. He probably getting money too.
I just want to put y'all on because it did say in them dockets that she asked him for money numerous times and he said no. Could that have been all a good scheme of things to say, now's the time to come after his corporation? Maybe she's not a victim at all. Maybe she ain't got Stockholm. Maybe she just sat there and said, you know what, I saw a lot with him. I did a lot and I struggled with him and I loved him. Now he had a baby named Love. He's perpetrating a black woman.
So you trying to say she's jealous?
What?
So she did this because of jealousy?
So we're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop it there, and we're gonna let the people comment what their thoughts are on what Saucy just indicated, and is Cassie really a victim or not? What are your thoughts? And we're going to move on to Derek Chauvin, the ex-officer who was convicted of killing George Floyd, has been stabbed in prison. Do we believe in karma, or does karma take too long? Is this his karma? What are your thoughts?
It's definitely karma. Karma is real life, and I'm not gonna applaud it because I don't believe anybody should get hit in any way, shape, form, or fashion. George Floyd shouldn't have been killed, but at the same time, I don't think he should have been stabbed at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the right thing to do, but karma is karma, and it will come back to you, and it's most likely going to happen more than once.
I'm just still stuck on how George Zimmerman is still walking around freely.
Who?
George Zimmerman.
Oh, I thought you said Judge. I'm like,
no,
wait,
George Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Obviously,
Trayvon just made 23 years old.
But I do tell you one thing. He ain't been to New York since.
But he's still walking around in Florida.
He ain't been to New York since.
Yeah, but he didn't get arrested
Florida.
Out there. He got in here. He got arrested. It was a situation out here.
It's Florida.
It's Florida. He got it
Come
right.
to New York.
It's Florida.
Yeah, but he's not coming to New
Come
York.
to
Yeah.
New York.
Florida's crazy.
He's coming to New York.
He's
Come to New York.
never stepping foot out of Florida. How about that? He's never coming out of Florida.
The IRS
I don't
delays.
believe it. I believe in karma. I'm gonna be really honest with you, and I'm not feeling no way because this man had a higher authority to protect and serve his people, so he was not supposed to. He wasn't supposed to die. So for him to do what he did, and then he gets stabbed.
He didn't die. He just got stabbed. He died.
He didn't die.
I'm talking about to kill somebody.
He alright.
To kill somebody when it could have been avoided. And then now we want to sit here and, he got stabbed in jail. One, he's a police officer that probably did more bad stuff than just what we know. You know what I'm saying? And now he probably paraded in jail like, yeah, I'm still that big man. So they knocked him down a couple of times. He's still alive, but I don't understand why. But
So, I mean, I believe it's his karma. Listen, he just got a little stab. He be alright. He tough. But on
Yeah, B. People get stabbed every day, B.
why?
Yeah. Camera
He
boy.
gets stabbed every day.
He feels me.
Somebody
But,
pulled up on him, was like, nah, you cannot do this, none of that. And man paid in full. Know this, know that. You cannot touch this.
Speaking of paid in full, Dame Dash is working on paid in full too. So definitely look out for that. So now on a positive note, the IRS delays the $600 Venmo, PayPal, the Chase joint. So the IRS has postponed a continuous tax reporting rule affecting individuals earning over $600 online via payments platforms. So the proposed rule will have required platforms like Venmo, PayPal, Etsy, and Airbnb to send Form 1099 to the IRS for anything surpassing $600 for the year. So in 2023, the IRS will introduce a transition year, sparring users from the Form 1099-K unless their income exceeds $20,000 or they have 200 transactions. Come 2024, the reporting threshold rises from $600 to $5,000. Now, taking this phased-in approach, this is the right thing to do for the purposes of tax administration and prevents unnecessary confusion. So that was the statement from the IRS. It's clear that an additional delay for tax year 2023 will avoid problems for taxpayers, tax professionals, and others in the area. The rule only covers payments for goods and services, excluding gifts, rent, and reimbursements. Selling personal items at a loss, like a couch bought for $300 and sold for $250, is not taxable. So to read the rest, definitely you can go on bowleralert.com and read the rest if you want any more information. But I think that's a really good look, especially for people running small businesses, entrepreneurs, producers, DJs, certain barbers that are starting up. It's a real good look. It's something that, it gives people time to get their feet wet. And y'all saw what happened a year ago when they first announced it. Everybody was bugging. Don't sell me. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to pay them taxes. But so what are your thoughts on the IRS delaying that?
Donations.
Yeah, make
This is all donations.
Gifts.
Gift. Donations.
Because if you're trying to avoid Uncle King, I'm still trying to find out who he is, because he stay getting me every 2 weeks. He love me.
Listen, shout out. Listen, I want to give Donald Trump a major shout out. And I need to have a conversation with this man, because the way he ran his administration and his businesses and not having to pay taxes for certain things was genius. And he didn't break not a single law. I don't care what nobody say. We can argue all night. He didn't break not one law.
Hey, Gunna,
what's good? What
question.
we doing? Straight to the Gunna Network. We trying to get to the bag.
Wait, who money is longer, Puffy or Trump's?
Trump got all money.
Nah, Trump.
I don't know. That's questionable.
Trump was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
But understandable. But I'm trying to say, like, if at this point right now, about something be untouchable, is it Puffy or is it Trump?
Look at his skin. Look at his skin color.
Trump. They said Trump.
Nah, do y'all know what I mean by that?
Boobs. They try to what's that girl? Summer what?
He said grab her by the pussy and won.
Is that Exactly.
but not. All jokes aside, though, right?
But so
Nick,
did Puffy allegedly.
no, but think about it though, right? Trump is going to be able to get into places that Puffy still can't get into,
Yeah.
regardless of how much, regardless of what he has. Jay,
But my thing is, do you think Puffy is that type of opportunist that he is willing to do whatever it takes to get in those things?
Yeah, clearly
Yeah.
That he
this
probably already
opportunity
has those
word.
spaces or getting to those spaces?
Yeah.
Wait. Say that one more time.
Do you think that Puffy is it would do things to get in them spaces or already in those spaces that Trump is doing already?
Yes.
Already
Puffy
in.
will eat ass to
So
get
he's
in
so-
those spaces.
So he would still be
Yes.
this. So that's what I'm saying. So basically, the difference is that Trump is that pace that this Puffy's technically working to get into the spaces that Trump is already could walk into. Basically,
Yeah.
Right.
That's why he's eating ass now.
that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So basically, yeah. So, but he's still. So is he still basically on the level, or is it because of how it's done, what makes it more better than the other,
Listen. Here's
or
the
how he
thing,
got
right?
there, make it
Listen,
more better than the other person?
all money aside, okay? The power that comes from being a president, an ex-president, period, trumps anything that, no pun intended, anything that Puffy can do or how much money Puffy can get.
And one
Puffy
thing that
is
always gonna
never,
fail
Puff
Puffy-
is never going to be more powerful than Donald
Hell
Trump,
Trump
period.
Trump currently has a cult. Period. End of story.
Yes. Yo, he
Sure.
could put an action alert right now. Yo, and them Proud Boys is going wicked, you heard? Good luck. Stay
I'm
indoors.
saying, Trump,
Gotcha.
I don't know why we all mad at Trump.
Who's mad at
made
Trump?
us- Oh, because I'm about to say, Trump was giving us all that type of money. Soon as he left, everything went back up. Everything
I ain't
went up.
getting I ain't getting no bread from him. I ain't messing with him. I ain't getting no
gonna lie.
bread.
I got a couple of stimuluses even from him or whatever.
Yo.
you know.
Listen,
But I
if
ain't
you're, listen,
that I ain't
If-
get that unemployment.
if you listen, if you can tell me with a straight face right now that your bank account looks better with Donald Trump out of office, then all right. Your bank account looks better now than it did with Trump in office.
Yes.
And nothing else
I
changed.
save more money.
Yes.
I save more money now.
You saved
Did what
more
I
money
did when I
now?
was
How?
how? Because I was spending all my money.
Because you were spending it. Gas was cheaper.
But I'm
food
but
was
I'm
cheaper,
more smarter
everything
and
was cheaper.
saving my money now.
So
But I'm more
because you-
smarter and I know how to
So
spend
because
better.
you were stupid a couple of years ago. How the fuck is that the president's fault?
I saved nothing. I got nothing. None of them cutbacks for them rich. I got none of that stimulus. None of that. I got none of
See,
that.
I got all that. Too. I had got all that.
I
But
got
see,
none of
I
that.
had got all of that. But I used that to pay other bills though. Like I basically was like, you know, y'all gave it to me to pay the
bugging. Listen, taxes was lower. We was paying less tax. Yo, everything was lower.
But then you
Y'all
gotta-
bugging.
think about it, Gutter. I mean, you asking me. I mean, honestly, I don't really deal with too much politics because, again, it's too much, too whatever, it's too and everything else. And I do honestly, I don't get involved because then I don't get involved with shit like that.
The whole
Or pay attention.
time- The whole
I mean, I
time
No,
Trump
but I
was
just don't pay
in
attention to it.
office, I laughed because I was like, yo, he's a true New Yorker. Like, what? I don't give a fuck about that. They
And
put-
then he's a Gemini. So look it, I'm not. Don't even put me in this conversation.
Yo,
he's a
so
whole
a
Gemini.
bipolar.
So
Yo, he's a bipolar.
don't even
Yeah.
put me. That's another reason
Wait.
why I did not. I didn't know.
He's a bipolar.
A June Gemini
Yo,
is
you
that. I
shitting
think
me?
it's weird. Like his birthday's
Wait,
a couple
hold on
of days
1 second.
before mine.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on
He
1
was
second.
telling
Jamie
the
Production got
truth.
something on here. Hold on, I'm gonna read this comment and then we're gonna pivot over to Jim Jones and him. We all got
Okay.
money from him. Just look at your tax returns, the years he was at the White House, and compare them to now. Plus, your money was way more valuable.
Exactly.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Just because 1,000 Year didn't get his little stimulus because him and his wife got too much goddamn money, don't mean nothing. Damn it.
I'm the anomaly.
1,000 Year.
Unfortunately, I'm
1,000
the
years.
anomaly.
You know
Yes.
I know you, right? I know
Yes.
you in real life.
Ye-
Okay. carry on.
Yes.
All right. So this is the topic now is did Joel Santana have the potential to be on Hove's level?
Never.
If not him, then who? So 1 sec. So take a listen.
Heard Joel's rap. I was like, yo, because at that time I wasn't speaking to Killer, so I was like, yo, this nigga got one.
Yeah, like that.
And like Juelz could have really been like, he could have been Hove level.
Real talk, he had it, and he had it at a young age. He could have been the leader of everything that's going on outside right now. He could have been all these young father, uncle, whatever you want to call it. Like that's how much, because the chicks liked him. He could rap.
That's
He
Cam.
was fly. He had every element that you needed to be that.
Yeah, he had
that interview that Gilly, Cam,
Jones
Mace, they did was just full of jewels and loaded with conversation. But the one thing that stood out to me was someone said that they thought that Juelz had the ability, or many thought that he could be the second coming of Jay. That's big shoes to fill. My question is this: did you, if not Juelz, did you see anybody else in his age group that could fill those shoes?
No.
First of all, Juelz wasn't trying to fill Jay-Z's shoes in no way, shape, or form. In my eyes, he was the biggest artist, period. We was never trying to fill nobody else's shoes, so I didn't like that comment, because that's not how we was. That's not what we was about.
That interview that,
especially from them two who tried so hard to be bigger than Jay for their whole career, from the beginning of their career, from the very before they got signed. Like, I know the whole story, so they should have put themselves in that category instead of speaking about Juelz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because Juelz definitely.
So the first comment was Mace.
Yeah.
Then Killer Cam, and then Jim Jones did his
It's
response.
sad that we know their voices. That is sad.
Yeah, so that is something.
I'm gonna
That
take
is
my
something.
over this
1
because
second,
I'm
Saucy.
from Harlem,
1 second.
and all of them are from
Saucy.
Harlem. So
I know, but I'm from the Bronx, and I knew every single freaking voice.
So now, right? So January 6th, the beginning of season 3 of the Yin and Yang podcast, it will be streaming live on YouTube, via StreamYard. So at that point in time, I'll be able to play the videos for you guys, so that everyone watching will be able to see the videos as not only get the audio. So, like I said, we stepping our game up for season 3. Shout out to the team. So now, with that being said, do you guys agree or disagree? And who do you agree with, if anyone?
I don't agree with none of them.
From the X, but
I'm from the Bronx. Nothing y'all said. Y'all both said at the same time. So, okay, so let's start off, and this is something that also we're doing for season 3. Anything music related, we started with DJ Dowsonier, and then we're going to our second DJ, Bam, because people don't know Bam can DJ too. People don't know this, but Bam gets nasty out here in these streets. Shout out to her uncle too. But DJ Dowsonier, and then we're gonna go to Saucy, and then I'll go last. DJ Dowsonier, what are your thoughts, sir?
Jim, Juelz was never on Hove's level. Didn't have the ability to be on Hove's level. He was a good rapper, good, not excellent. He wasn't even in the top 5 in his own camp.
True.
Okay, so for you to even say that he had the ability is just I can't even put the words together to even say what I want to say.
It's the audacity. Audacity. The audacity of these motherfuckers. Audacity, you bitches, bastards.
So neither one of you guys agree that Juelz had the lyrical ability, the cadence, he had nothing to ever be on Hove's level ever.
We don't even have
Never.
I'm sorry. I'm from Harlem. I love all of them. And hey, how y'all doing? Y'all know who I am. I ain't even going there. I love y'all. Don't quote me on this. He can't even fuck with Mace.
That's like saying Memphis Bleak was on Hove level.
Matter of fact, yo,
He's in his will somewhere.
Yes.
wait, Juice and Tia lyrically, I don't feel was really messing with Mace, the king of the corn. Like when he was Killer
Children of the Corn.
Yeah,
Killer Cam, Murder Mace. Yes.
Killer Cam, lyrically, I mean, I know them. I went to school with them. I really, really know them. Like they were no joke. Jules Santana was the baby part of the corn.
Yeah.
He was the papa of the corn.
Yo, first of all, Juelz was not around for Children of the Corn at all.
No,
It was
he
Big
wasn't
L. It was Big L. No, he wasn't. It was
No,
Big L, Bloodshed. No, hold on. It was Big L, Bloodshed, McGriff, Killer Cam, Murder Maze,
McGruff.
Jewels, McGruff. Jewels was literally the little ninja.
Yeah, so he was
Now-
like he was like the Shaheem of Wu-Tang.
Of Wu-Tang, right? So now to Mace and Cam's point, I agree with them.
How?
I agree with them. Let me tell you why. Because what they're saying is, Jewels could have been to the new generation what Hove was to Mace and Cam's generation. Jewels, so when Jewels first came out, right, and then he had the record with Lil Wayne, and he had the record with Chris Brown. If Jewels wasn't so fucking lazy, he could have been for this new generation what Hove was to theirs.
What new generation?
Jewels.
Me? I'm not too far from y'all.
Nah, you from Hove. You from Hove generation with us.
She's not from whole generation. She's from
Yes, she is.
Cameron. No,
I'm
she's not.
85. I'm born 85.
Listen.
I grew up with what you call it with listening to Cam and what you call it. I didn't listen to Jay-Z like that. I started to Jay-Z around when Biggie was around.
Right. So you want to know why Cam and Mace did not mention themselves in terms of being on Hove's level? Because they're in the same category as Hove. They're talking about the time frame, okay?
If you're going by time frame, that's different.
We're talking about time frames, okay? Now, then you're looking at, after Hove and them, after Hove, Jada, DMX, Cam, Mace, we talk that whole generation, right? Then we talking about the little ninjas. Now we talking about the Nellies. We talk about the Nellies, the Little Wayne.
They were all in the same era. It's just different. It's just different states.
Hold on, DMX and Jay-Z was battling at that time. At that time,
that's literally what I just said.
You mean the 50s and the Eminem?
But you're saying that DMX came after him. No, they was in the same category.
That's not what I said. Y'all not listening. Jay-Z, DMX, Big Pun, Cam, Mace, all these people are from that particular group.
The 90s.
Then came the little ninjas, the Jewels, the Lil Wayne, and all the other littles. Nelly, right? So for that crop of artists, Jewels could have been the whole of that crop.
So you wasn't
so damn
in different verbiage. Say the generation. Don't say the what you call it.
But
you didn't say generation.
Generation for us is because two of our founders died. Like Tupac and Biggie was gone. So who else was left to take the lead?
So now, okay. So now tell me, okay.
But that's how Hov stepped up.
And Pac. We had Biggie and Pac, right?
But if they wouldn't have died, Jay-Z wouldn't have been as popular.
They're fucking dead. It doesn't matter. Now, right? Then we're looking at Hov and them,
this
right?
Nigga.
Now, after Hov and them, right? Who's the Hov of the younger generation?
Lil Wayne.
Nobody. These niggas is trash.
Oh my
Lil Wayne.
God.
Lil Wayne.
Right. So okay. So did Lil Wayne not record a whole album with Jewels because he thought he was just as nice?
A whole album? He got a whole album with Jewels?
Yeah.
He got a whole album with Jewels.
He do?
I'm gonna put a caveat.
Just answer the question.
I don't even know he had a whole album with.
I knew a single.
I know one.
So now, right? So now, if Jewels had the work ethic that Lil Wayne has, he would have been the whole of that generation.
No, he wouldn't.
Absolutely not.
So who?
It's not about him being lazy.
At 2003 was the year that he dropped his album. That's the same year 50 Cent came out.
Right.
His career was over.
Remember, we had the 50s. We had the Eminem. We had the.
Listen.
His career was over. Majority of the game was over.
Because
at that point,
everything shifted. Yo,
it was over for him.
If Jewels would have kept it up, to Cam's point, he had the ladies. The fellas rocked with him.
Not over 50.
Nah, absolutely not. No, absolutely not. I'm talking about, but
50 had 7 years after that. It was over for that.
Yeah.
His career was over.
I got a question.
He had no chance.
What's the question?
Albums do Jewels even have? I don't even know.
He has 2 albums.
He's lazy.
He had 2 albums. That's it.
He's
2 albums.
He had 2 albums.
But what
2
albums. What part of he's lazy are you not comprehending?
Did he get kicked out of Dipset? Because wasn't Dipset a movement?
First of all, even if Jewels work hard, 50 Cent, 50, Eminem.
That's what I'm trying to tell him. He
Yeah,
had
50,
no chance.
Yeah.
No,
I'm going about to give my chips because you
So-
bugging.
he better
Now-
than Soldier Boy. Who's talking about?
Nigga said Soldier Boy. You better off saying Bow Wow or Romeo.
He ain't better than them neither.
So you trying to tell me that Bow Wow could rap better than Joel?
Yes.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
They make better music.
Wow. All right, so let's pivot. Why is colorism? Why is Tanzania? Why is colorism so big? U.S. Embassy warns African Americans about going to the Dominican Republic because they might be mistaken as Haitians. Listen to this.
Wait. Cartier said that Soldier Boy got more money than Jewels. Who?
He does.
He does. That's a fact.
He does.
That's a
That don't mean he's a better rapper. He definitely
Soldier
has more money.
Boy, tell him.
All right, so listen to this, man. U.S. Embassy warns African Americans about going to DR because they might be mistaken for Haitians, and then we're gonna end it off with this, okay?
Consider crackdown on Haitian immigrants could seriously mess up your trip to the Dominican Republic if it's all true. The U.S. Embassy there is officially putting out a warning for dark-skinned black travelers. According to the embassy, the country's migration agents could mistake black Americans or other people with dark skin tones for Haitian immigrants. And if you leave your passport at the resort, you could even be detained. Back to the fact.
So, the topic for that video that I just played is why is colorism so big? And I'm gonna start it off with both my parents are from the Dominican Republic. I was born and raised here. I was born in Harlem. I'm first generation American, and I have cousins that are literally midnight blue. I have cousins that are light skinned with green eyes. And you see within your own family, within the whole in DR, how they separate each other, and they call them morenos, and they do, like, I've never seen something so blatant, and they do it like it's a fucking joke, and it's not funny. My son is African American and Dominican. And you know, whenever I hear anyone Dominican say, "Oh, mi morenito," I don't take kindly to shit like that. He ain't morenito nothing, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna call him by his name. So because the thing is, because colorism is so big, I don't know who has pure intention and who doesn't. What are your thoughts on why colorism is so big?
Welcome to the club. I've been dark all my life, and I always end up having to deal with colorism. It's funny because in New York City, we are melting pot. So a lot of times it's not really foreseen. As I got older and I started traveling more, it's very visual. It's very real, and it before, even in my family. What? I'm so mixed with so many different things. You'll be surprised, but it happens. My cousin, one of my cousins, me and her don't talk. She's light skinned, I'm dark skinned. I don't understand why, but it's always this situation. They praised her. I was the black sheep of the family. But unfortunately, I'm the black sheep of the family that actually made it to have a bachelor's, made it to get into things. And now they look at me like, it always colorism, and it's sad. But you only realize it when you leave New York. It's not too much in New York City.
Well, it's the mentality of the same of all for years. House nigga, field nigga. Because at the end of the day, everybody knows the house niggas were always the lighter, fair skin because they was because of the mixing and mingling amongst, master's wife fucking the male slaves, master is fucking the female slaves, and then the lighter the skin and went to the house. They were still slaves, but they went to the house, but they were treated a little bit more better. than the ones that was out in the motherfucking field. And it just so happened it carried on from generations to generations to generations. Now they're starting to embrace darker skin now.
We're finally getting.
But if you look, but you look at the product, the products they're using always has something that had something to bleach the skin, to lighten up the skin. That's how it was. Even look at the music videos. Look at how the world portrayed. The more lighter you look, the more exotic you look. That's what was the best thing. So again, it's the house nigga, field nigga mentality.
We're back on.
That's it.
Doesn't it? Sir?
Racism and colorism will never change in this world.
And that's absolutely the fact.
And
colorism is just one of the forms of discrimination that we as people will always have. It's going to be the colors or race, or it's going to be ethnicity, or it's going to be sex. It's just a part of our human
ism.
It's all of it. It's always going to be there. We use that to always big ourselves up and try to put ourselves on pedestals to feel better about ourselves. And that's just a part of the human, us being humans. Colorism is just one of the strongest ones. We're never going to get over it. And no matter how much we try to do it, it's just going to be what it is. The darker the skin, the more we're going to be oppressed. The lighter the skin, the more privileges you're going to be provided. And that's just what it is. And it's worldwide. It does not matter in the Dominican Republic. It happens in Africa. It happens in Europe. It happens in Japan. You send some black people in Japan, it happens there. It's going to always be like that. And, you know.
You want to know one color I don't care about?
Green.
Green and ignorant. We're going to end it with Kyle Rittenhouse reportedly lost all his money after his acquittal in the 2 fatal shootings of 2 Wisconsin protesters, right? So Kyle Rittenhouse is reportedly broke since his acquittal over the 3 shootings that occurred at a protest in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Rittenhouse's criminal defense attorney, Mark Richards, said in a statement that his client is planning to release a book about his life along with the circumstances that led to the fatal shootings of Joseph Rosenbaum, age 36, and Anthony Huber, age 26. Y'all buying this book?
No.
I think the book should be treated like those rap CDs back in the 90s.
You mean the Nitty CD? Oh, you said rap. My bad.
Rap. Remember when they used to take the rap CDs and then run them over with a steamroller? Because of explicit lyrics.
Yeah,
we need to.
They did with "Fuck the Police."
Right. We need to burn those.
The million video albums.
Ms. Rhonda, Chicago resident, says, "My family used to call me Midnight Bugaboo, Tar Baby, and everything that they could use to degrade my darkness. Now the same people come to me for everything, and I laugh at them."
Exactly.
And Obi indicated, "I never identified by a color. My mother Native American, and my pop may be Jamaican." And then he also indicated New Orleans is the first great melting pot.
Facts.
So now also Parlay, member of them Franchise Boys, responds to Fat Joe mentioning their song "Lean With It, Rock With It." While speaking on times he could have sued artists for sampling his music. And DJ Dazonia, being a resident DJ, like I indicated, will speak on this topic first, and then we're gonna take it from there. And then, so pay attention.
Just seen Fat Joe, a clip of Fat Joe interview where he talking about niggas buying his music and taking his style, and he could have sued niggas. He talking about, I could have sued for Lean With It. Nigga, get your motherfucking shoe on, nigga. Nigga ain't took shit from you, nigga. I'm from the South, nigga. We don't bite New York niggas. Now salute, nigga. Lean Back was that cool, nigga. But we didn't hear Lean Back, nigga, and say, nigga, we finna make a song like that, nigga. I'm from the South, nigga. I'm from Bankhead, nigga. I'm from the West Side, nigga. We stand on our own shit, nigga.
If you use somebody's music and you sample it and you don't clear it and you don't give them no money, they can sue you. Me personally, I have never sued nobody for that. And trust me, they don't have make it rain, make it rain, or lean with it, rock with it, lean. Like my shit's been jacked.
let me speak to Captain Joey Crack.
Captain Capricorn. Yes.
Captain Joey Crack.
Go
Okay.
ahead, sir.
There is no part of their songs that they sampled at all. The common words that you're using in your song can be reproduced and used. It wasn't even in the same cadence.
Mm-hmm.
He's absolutely incorrect, and he's using it for clout.
My thing is,
So wait, is he doing a Soldier Boy reach?
yeah, he's doing more than Soldier Boy because at least most of Soldier Boy stuff he been right on it. He was the first one to do a lot of things, but this one with Fat Joe was just mind-boggling because at the end of the day, you did this from New York. New York got their own music, own sound, or anything. At the end of the day, like he said, the South made that lean with it, rock with it. That's their thing. We actually enjoyed it, embraced it, and was like, but New York wasn't really playing out there like that. They did come up with their own stuff. They do got their own music. Now it's just connected with us. Like, oh, we like this music. Now it's so bad that we New Yorkers don't even have a sound no more.
You wanna know what's funny?
Correct.
You wanna know
Thanks
what's
to
really
people
funny?
like Goody Mob, Ludacris, Outkast,
You wanna
shit
know
like
what's
that.
funny?
Right, okay.
You wanna know what's real funny?
Go ahead.
Fat Joe didn't even pop until he went down south.
Facts.
Oh, wait, we keeping it nice? We're not gonna say it ever since. Let me shut up.
Hey,
Ever since what?
Let me tell you a story, and I'm gonna just leave this on to this.
Right.
Doesn't even know where I'm going with this.
No.
When he ran
Doesn't
out with
even know where I'm
Rondo,
going with this.
When he
Ever
ran,
since you know so and so and so and so, and you know so and so and so's son don't even want to talk about it. Okay.
When I was younger,
shout out to Chris Rivers.
Me and Fat Joe used to argue all the time. You want to know why? Because he was in the corner store that his uncle worked in Harlem. He used to work in 132nd and Park Avenue. And Fat Joe used to make my sandwiches, and we used to always argue about how heavy he put the mayonnaise on. I used to argue with him on how heavy he put the mayonnaise
The irony.
on my hero or my ham and cheese. And he tells this story all the time. Like, if you ever go back and tell any of his interviews, he would literally tell you, yo, I used to make sandwiches on 132nd and Park Avenue. Me and Fat Joe used to argue because he was heavy-handed with mayo, yo.
So he was reaching. So he was reaching back then too.
He was reaching back then too.
He was reaching for the mayo.
He was reaching. This is a reach, and he sounds crazy. If he wanted to sue and he really actually thought he could sue, he would have.
So, okay, so you're talking about suing. So is Bootsy wrong?
Absolutely not. They actually jacked Bootsy. They actually used word for word. Like,
what are you talking about?
Like
Bootsy, he's suing mad people.
And he's right.
He got copyright infringement. He has actual legal copyright infringement issues.
I love Bootsy.
Literally.
Ever since he came out a song for his mama, I love that man. What you mean, Rollway too? Leave Rollway alone. I love my mentally ill friend, rapper.
But he's been jacking.
Who?
He has?
Who's been jacking?
Rod Wave.
His lyrics is so therapeutic for me. I understand the lyrics.
Sound familiar because they're Bootsy.
I think it's
that's why they're
you over here talking about, yo, this is my jam. Not even realizing.
It's my jam because it's my jam. Like, maybe I listen to it and don't realize I'm listening to it the same way a lot of Nicki fans.
That's the whole purpose.
Nicki Minaj do it, so why nobody else can? Then she sit there and take her lyrics and replay them. If you go to her old soundtracks and her old bits, and you go to her new music, you realize everything.
You got her started. Ooh, Nicki.
It's the same thing, but just a new updated word.
So who's better, Cardi B or Nicki?
I love Cardi B. I love that girl. I love her personality. She's the epitome of New York.
Wait, so Cardi B is a better rapper than Nicki?
I didn't say that.
Because she got a good personality?
I think she has a wonderful personality. Cardi B has a wonderful personality.
Who's a better rapper?
Damn. I don't like Nicki, but I have to go with Nicki.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, because you over here. As this is
Cardi
hip hop
doesn't.
jumps on.
Car-
Come on now. You cannot say
Cardi
Cardi
doesn't
B is a
have
better
an.
rapper than Nicki.
Cardi
Cut it out.
doesn't have enough discography for me to even rate her.
Well, I don't even want to rate Nicki because I think she stole everything from Little Kim. And that's why Little Kim is no longer markable because she took it. And because you want to talk about colorism, that's one particular colorism.
Wait, Little Kim is late now.
That's not Little Kim is.
No, but when it happened, she was
the
dark.
way it happened.
The way it
You have to
happened,
remember,
she was dark.
Little Kim is my complexion. She was. But when she was transitioned to light skin,
She was.
Nicki Minaj,
Isn't.
taking the Barbie theme, taking the logos, a lot of stuff that Little Kim already had.
And how many licks?
In a lot of her lyrics. And made it.
So,
And took some of her, the
Shorty,
same picture she did. Yes, she did.
so Shorty sent in the topic talking about her husband smells. Take a listen.
Husband's genitals smells and she doesn't know how to approach him.
Okay.
My friend has been married for a year but has known her husband for 2 years now. They are happily married but has an issue and was unsure how to approach her husband, so she asked me for advice. Basically, her husband's genitalia smells like BO.
Oh, Jesus.
When she goes down to suck it, one time she said she even tasted tiny bit of feces.
What?
Oh, hell no.
Do I need to tell her, or should I say this?
All she had to do was take a
should I
soap
tell
and a
her?
rag and just go here.
No, it's deeper than that.
Hold on. So, you really don't think this man is out here eating boy pussy?
See?
You really gonna talk about? You get a rag? Bitch, what?
First of all, she lost me as she's still sucking it. Hold up.
Yeah, she said.
Instead, she lost me at that. She lost me. She lost me. And then she said when she sucked it, she tasted shit? Bitch, first of all, how you know how shit tastes? How you know how shit tastes? And third of all, I'm just saying. Your man is a top. He's a top. Your man is a top. I'm gonna tell you, your man is a top. He top or he fluid. One of them.
So how far from said penis did she not start smelling this? That she kept going and actually tasted the feces off of
Nigga,
said penis.
she sucked the dick. She sucked it. That's how close you were to be. How close? You asking how close she sucked? She was close enough to suck it. She's close enough.
One that sit here and still
I have questions.
She was close enough to suck it. Okay, she was close enough to suck it.
Hold on, Saucy. So Saucy. Okay, so Saucy. You. Okay, so let's play this out. Okay, because you keep talking about this one rag. Okay, give me 1 second, y'all. We're gonna play this out for Saucy and see what her thoughts are. Your man is sitting on the couch. He's watching the game. You come in and you get on your knees.
No.
You get on said knee. Okay, well your legs back, but just play it out, okay? Play it out when your knees was good, okay, Megan? So you get on your knees, right? And you start smelling BO as you get closer to said dick, okay? Now,
and it's not normal BO. You know when he just been in the house all day. You know that different. I'm talking about the stank.
Like shit. It smell like shit. It smell like shit. Damn it. So you go and get this one rag that you keep speaking of, okay?
I'm gonna get it.
You go get the rag. Hold on. You go get the rag now, okay? Now you clean him up, and you find pieces of doo-doo coming off his dick head. You're not questioning this at all?
That's how you're questioning it. If you put it that way, yeah.
There's no other way to put it.
I'm saying, if he don't have to be a bottom. He could be having sex with another woman.
I said top. I said
no,
he a
said
top.
top.
Or fluid.
He's a top, but he could have been doing it with another woman.
Said
a lot of
fluid.
Like anal.
I said fluid. That's what fluid is.
Oh.
Yo, make sure y'all subscribe. Straight from the Gutter Network. Make sure y'all subscribe on YouTube. We will be on YouTube Live for season 3, starting January 6th. Make sure y'all tap in.
Oh my God. First of all, time out. That's like fellas, like if you like fellas could walk by a female and smell. First of all, he didn't smell himself, because us as women, we can smell when we smell. We can smell when we get a little rank.
That's not true. That's not true.
Yes,
it is.
Not true.
If you was a little rank, y'all would y'all wouldn't even go down. You trying to tell me y'all would continue to go down? If you're women, you
the first person that's supposed to be able to smell yourself, unless you got some serious.
So how
and you really
he didn't smell himself that his dick smell like shit?
1,000. Tell us what you just said.
I don't have an answer for that. I don't have an answer for that. I don't. I really don't.
So, Miss
What the hell are y'all talking about?
All right, listen. Let's end it like this. Let's end it like this. Gentlemen, if you're out here doing anything with posterior, please wash up before going home.
Yo,
expensive.
Listen, on behalf,
she got a dumbass. She gonna suck it anyway.
On behalf of the Straight from the Gutter Network, okay? If you fucking a male or a female in the anus, please take a bath before you go home to your girl, you stupid mother.